Hey, so I got my soldering stuff out. Time to tackle this light. First, I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. I have an idea. Anyway, so my first instinct was to add this down here. Got everything all torn up and loosened up. But to add this light kind of under this one, basically bend up that bracket to where this would be up a little bit higher and then squeeze this one into the bottom. Have like the three-eyed raven thing going on. But this light is a projector light, so it actually projects kind of half moon, so it's flat on top, and then you get a nice arching projection. So having this low is actually kind of a good idea. It's really nice. I really like it, but we just need something a little bit more powerful because I'm blind and I wear goggles and I ride around in the country at night like a fool. So my idea is to actually use this pinch point on the neck to attach a bracket and have this guy just like that. How cool is that? Huh. Let's see if it works first. All right, I got this thing loosely wired in here. I just kind of taped it in. I got my splitter going, got both lights wired in. So they do come on. And this is actually a lot brighter than I thought. It's more of a spot, so I'm gonna have to kind of focus it down. It does have a nice big halo. You just can't really see it because I got the lights on. And you can kind of see that half moon shape that my stock light projects. So that's gonna cover me right in front of the bike. And this guy is gonna cover me way down the road. Kitty cat, are you ready for this? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 3 seconds to turn down your computer, okay? 1, 2, 3. Oh, what do you think, Kitty? I don't think she liked that very much. I'm not gonna do that in here again. I was like really loud. So if you cut me off, you're gonna know it. All right, I'm gonna wire this thing in for real and walk you guys through what I bought and how I did it. Oh man. Oh, it's obnoxious. I know, right? What do you think? All right, so this is all you're gonna need. I'm just kidding. It's actually really simple. Got a little chicken scratch here for you. So I actually misspoke a while ago. I got this light on eBay. It's 11 bucks and it's really loud and really bright, but it's really cheaply made. I don't think it's gonna last very long, but I'm just kind of trying to learn this process and then I'll upgrade the light once I know that it all takes and I like how it's working out. I did get these on Amazon. These are Gillette cables, 3-pin, the orange. So this is your splitter. It goes from a single male out to 2 females. And you're going to connect that from your controller harness to your stock light to a cable going to your new light. Now I got this on Amazon also. It's just a open-end cable, orange male. And we wire that into our new light, and the red wire is going to be from the horn, the white wire is going to be to the light, the black is going to be ground. Now this particular light, the red is the light, the green is the horn, and the black is the ground. So depending on what light you get, you're just going to have to figure that out because they're all going to be a little bit different. Now if you don't get a light with a horn, I have seen these with 2 high and a low beam. So every time you hit your horn, it'll go high beam. So you'll be horning and flashing. Flashing in, horning on a Tuesday night. That'd be cool. Okay, that diagram is total chicken scratch. So cue iPad. Take a screenshot of that. Now, all right, I'm gonna start trimming this stuff up and heating up the soldering iron and getting it done for real. Okay, so I got my light wired into my Gillette cable, all soldered and heat shrunk, ready to go, cut to length. So now the trick is going to be to take this bracket. This is the bracket that came with the light. You see, you're supposed to connect it like in front of your forks down there. But what I'm going to do is drill it out at that dot, and then cram it under here so this bolt goes through it and holds down the handlebars. There's just enough space when you crimp this down to lock that in there. So I'll lock this side down first, lock down the back side. It should hold this and the handlebars. Sounds a bit contrived, I know, but I'm going to give it a shot. See how it goes. Time for some drilling and cutting. Now, I don't usually show myself cutting and drilling and soldering, because y'all know what all that looks like, but sparks are cool. Alright, got that all trimmed up. I left it flat so it would kind of lay against the bars and not wobble back and forth. So I got my bars in, got my bolt in the back. Front, we're just going to go through the bracket and then down into the stem and torque her down. Oh my God, that's going to work. Yep. Ready to go. Let's stick that light on there. Let me give you a closer look at that real quick before I put that light on. It's just pinched in that clamp and it's on there good. Those bars aren't moving at all. By Jove, I think this is gonna work. All right, I got the light mounted and all wired up. So I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. This is not electrical tape. I like to pre-bind my harnesses before I loom them up. And it is this really cool stuff. It's self-adhesive strips of rubber, right? You peel that backing off and you stretch it around whatever you want to wrap, and it adheres to itself, and it's high temp. It's awesome. So you get a good wrap with no goop. Use this, not this. This is ghetto. All right, let's see how we did. So the wiring harness got a little bit thicker because we got a splitter going on, and that's actually tucked up under the main harness and comes back around. So that loom material had to get a little bit thicker, a little bit bigger spirals. So I kind of ran out of it. So I'm gonna order some more of that so I can get all this really dialed in. But that light, boy, let me tell you what, it really is doing the trick. Bam. So you can see where my stock light ends and this one takes over. So this will be shooting way past that one. And it should really extend the light coming off this bike. All right. Now I just got to go ride it and find out. All right, garage door test. So you can see the stock light and then that hot spot in the middle and that big old halo on my house. That's all the new light. All right, check it out. Stock, new. Stock, new. Pretty significant difference. I'm really happy with that. I gotta get way back here to catch that whole spot. God dang, that thing's bright. Check out all the light this bike is putting off now. Look at that. Just an empty field, but you can imagine what it's like on the street. I tried to take some video on my ride home, but it was too many cars. All right, so that was the stock bulb. It's still on there, it's still doing a little something. And we added the new one. Quite substantial. I'm really happy with that. And then you got your double horn action. Ready? We're gonna call in some geese. Okay, let's get back inside. It's freezing out here. Okay, we're back indoors. So the light did really well on the road. The GoPro didn't do it justice, But I'm into this project for 30 bucks, man. $8 on that splitter, $10 on the cable. You can get just the Gillette connector for like $5, but I wanted to get the cable because I wasn't sure how long the lead would be on that cheapo light. The light I got off of eBay using PayPal points. It was $12, so basically it was free for me. But I don't expect it to really be long for this world the way I ride. But that's okay, man. Now that I know it all works, I got the wiring in, I got the harness all figured out. So when it craps the bed, I'll actually spend a couple of bucks on a nice one. So thanks a lot for watching. Cheers. See you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Like, share, and subscribe. Please and thank you.
Good job. Make sure you bring it back with a full tank.
Okay.